It's live.
We're live now?
Yes.
Is it unmuted?
Yes, it's unmuted this time. I got you.
Good morning. Actually, good evening now.
Honestly,
Good
yeah.
evening. Welcome to the third, count 'em, 3 episodes of the Last Brain Cell podcast. I'm your host, Dusty.
I'm your second, equally about to be more sexy host, Mason.
Yes. What are we talking about? Well, you obviously saw the title.
Yep.
The villain arc.
So recently, sorry that it's been a while.
We are very sorry about that.
Yeah, we have work and
we weren't motivated this past month.
We've had many things going on.
Deaths, work.
Okay, maybe that part's true. Work and some
just personal life shit
stuff
happens.
Yeah, if you're the boys probably get what we're coming at right now.
They know what the villain arc is,
yep,
and what causes a man to go through the villain arc.
Truly, because there's only a few select things in a man's life that are gonna make them just turn.
Yeah,
go back to their
primal instincts.
That's really a good way to put it. Yeah.
So what are we gonna talk about?
Like, where do we start? Why we're changing the way we are? Why it shouldn't be something you fear?
So,
because I know a lot of people are scared to try and make the attempt to improve themselves when something goes wrong.
I did. When I first started out, I was pretty timid and pussy-like to improve myself because I thought I'm never going to get better than what I am right now.
I understand that.
And for those of you who do follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, I'm a fucking beast. I mean, from when I was 18, I've improved a lot.
Yep. It's true. I've seen it. I didn't know him then, but I mean,
I was a fat kid, a fat man, actually.
KFC
was my downfall.
Yep. You see, I am the opposite on the other hand. I was always a skinny little scrawny kid, and it's time to change. Certain life events recently have.
So if you need a kick in the butt, let us be the reason why you want to improve yourself.
Trust me,
help you improve yourself.
There's so many things you might say that would be better and easier to do. Drink yourself out of it.
Just playing Starfield or your favorite video game for hours on end.
We don't have personal experience with that.
Porn.
These
are all bad things. In moderation.
In moderation, yes. I mean, obviously, if I'm with the boys,
obviously,
have a couple cold ones.
You're gonna drink a little bit.
Maybe not watch porn. Obviously, I would hope not.
I mean, what happens when you drink with the boys is what happens.
That's true. SpongeBob SquareNuts. You're right.
But you don't want to overindulge on these because they just fuck your dopamine levels.
That's one thing it's been for me. I do not drink alone. I do not want to drink alone because it always makes it worse. It makes it a habit I don't want to have over a stupid thing. I hope you can't hear my roommate. If you can.
Well, it's whatever.
It's whatever. He's a funny, great guy.
He is. Oh my!
But as I was saying, you don't want to start doing something stupid or have a stupid habit over someone or something that just completely
doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Exactly. And I know the boys know. where that's leading. So
you don't want to do anything by yourself. Do it with a group.
Like, honestly, one thing me and my buddy here, Dusty, have been doing. I don't know why, but all of a sudden we just took on snorkeling.
It's a good habit.
It's a good habit. It's good for your body, and it's relaxing until you get sunburned.
We're not staying cramped up in a room.
Yep.
We're not, playing video games all day. We're going out and, as the kids say today, I'm pretty old.
You are.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
6 years older than me.
As the kids say today, we touch grass. We do. And you should take the advice. Go outside and touch grass.
Me personally, I haven't even been playing video games that much recently just because I just don't want to be cooped up in my room. There's reasons why. Because there's specific reasons why I specifically don't want to be in my room here. But,
we've been taking on a lot of good habits. And that's what we came to talk to you today about.
I'm going to be honest. It's been so long since we did a podcast because of work.
Mostly
stuff.
Work. And then I had a death in the family.
I went through
The villain arc. The villain arc starter. I'm not going to
say exactly what it is, but you guys know what happened.
I also went through the villain arc. We called it the canon event.
Yeah, we call it the canon event. There's a reason why my mustache is gone, and my X-Wing Lego set I had is gone. There's reasons. We don't need to go into them.
But we are going to buy the UNSC Venator class Star Destroyer when it comes out on October 1st.
Because I think it's a very fair replacement.
It is.
Instead of the X-Wing I had.
All right, let's not get off topic
here.
Yeah. So, yeah, we just been self-improvement.
Self-improvement. I feel great. I've been going to the gym more. I've been going out more. We've been going together. So, I mean, not just me, us.
If you're having these type of issues back home, your girl left you, you're just in a shitty spot. The gym is honestly one of the better places to be.
It really is.
You get all that sadness and that anger pent up.
Trust me, every time I go to the gym, I just think back to the canon event that happened to me.
Canon event. Wah, wah, wah.
Dude, I'm a skinny guy, but I start pushing some iron I haven't pushed
We push heavy iron. You got to push yourself to the limit.
I know. And I'm already seeing improvements already. I'm already feeling heavier. I'm getting heavier thanks to my pre-workout and my protein that I have.
Spamming potatoes, yes.
Spamming potatoes.
I've always been big, but my lifts are improving. My physique is getting better.
Yep. I've always been skinny, and I can feel it, and I see it every time I look in the mirror and I get a good pump pic, I notice it.
Yeah, so just working out is a really good habit. What's another thing we've been doing together?
So snorkeling.
Yeah.
So we say don't drink alone and get super drunk all the time, but honestly, going to the clubs, that's nice. It's nice. I don't go there to get fucked up. I go there because I'm with my friend.
I like getting fucked up.
Yeah, I mean I do too, obviously, but I go there mostly for the boys. That's at the end of the day, that's what really matters the most. Because yeah. The boys are always going to be there for you.
And that's a good segue into the next one. Start up that fucking Bumble again, bro.
Dude, fucking Bumble, man. I swear. It's all moms.
Milfs?
Married people.
And
I'm like, what the hell?
This is your opportunity to explore. Obviously, don't jump head into it.
I mean, if you want to go to Bumble and Tinder, dude, go ahead. It's not a bad thing, but
it's not. It's what it's for.
If you're going in there for poor reasons.
Replacement. You don't want to go in there for replacement. You just want to go in there for, I don't know how to explain that.
I don't either. I mean, so from my experience, every time I've jumped into Bumble or Tinder right after, a breakup, it never really fixed too much. I still felt shitty and I felt horribly wrong. So I started going to the gym. After you go to the gym for a bit, do your thing. Go on Tinder and Bumble. Have a good time.
The post-gym clear. Kind of like the
post-nut clarity, except it's post-pump clarity.
Post-pump clarity.
I think that's a shirt idea right there.
God.
Post-pump clarity, huh?
Copyright. It's ours.
That is ours. The Last Brain Cell. Mason and Dusty.
We should make that. I forgot about it.
That will be our new gym shirt. Post-pump clarity. Stringers? Yeah. Once I get the weight on, I think it's a good idea. Once I get that Tom Sulk bulk.
That's another person we should talk about. We've been infatuated, interested. We just been mesmerized by. You guys probably know him. He's the guy from Instagram,
TikTok.
TikTok's
really a big one.
Sam Soul. It's weird how the universe will give you almost like a hero for yourself.
Yep.
In your time of need.
Yep.
When you're feeling, his videos are not sad.
I mean, they are. I mean, they start out sad stuff, but it goes into a more positive sort of thing.
Like that one video, we should have brought one up.
We could have, but that's too late now. We could easily, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, we'll do our own video segment about it.
We will.
But one of those videos was when I see her walking back, and he's just like,
"Oh man,"
he's like, "Go," and he's like, "Today is chest day."
Chest day. Don't think about her. If you start thinking about her, do some fucking push-ups.
Just push.
Do some fucking push-ups.
Push
have a big
iron.
cigar and do some push-ups. Don't think about her. It's not worth it. It really isn't.
And it's not.
You shouldn't be.
I mean, we get it. You're gonna think about it. You're gonna dream about it, and it's gonna hurt.
It sucks. A lot. It fucking sucks.
But It's hard.
If they decided they couldn't change for you, or they weren't willing to accept your change, or they left you for whatever reason,
or they thought they can get away with certain secrets,
certain things,
it's not your fault.
It's not
unless it was your fault. Then you should feel bad.
The only thing, honestly, when it comes to that, if you fought for it, you should not feel bad. If you did everything you could to fight for what you wanted, and then ultimately it didn't work out,
that's why it hurts so hard for some people.
Exactly, especially when it's a long-term relationship, long distance, or whatever it is. It sucks, but you just kind of got to keep going forward. Which I've got the gym. You can go snorkeling. You don't even have to do that stuff. You can go biking. You can
go hiking.
I do enjoy hiking. Schmiking. Go play schmiking.
A mixture of biking and hiking.
That would just be biking, I feel like. Mountain biking.
Really?
Have you seen those videos? Those dudes, they go ham. I can't do it.
I used to do that.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm good.
It was fun. Yeah, so this isn't my first time going through this.
I know our first times.
One of my best friends back home, Sydney Armino, if you're out there watching, real hero.
Yep.
Get someone to talk to. Just let all your feelings out. I have 2 people in the world who I can do that to. Best friend Will Harrison. Thanks for watching, buddy. And my other best friend, Sydney Armino. You just got to let a good cry out. Let all the emotions and just your vulnerability go out with someone who you trust the most. That will help you get through it.
Exactly. Like what happened with me, my parents don't even know about it. I couldn't tell them. I was scared. I told my sister, and the first person I texted was my host right here, Dusty.
Unfortunately, I was away for a week, and I couldn't be the man to be here with him.
Yep. But good things came out of it. Gym.
Candies.
Seeing improvements.
So yeah, if you have that best friend connection with someone, you just be open with them.
Even if you can't be upfront with your parents, trust me, I'm close with my parents. I love them. But there are certain things I'm scared to tell them. I told my sister though, if you have someone, talk to them, no matter what it is. I mean, obviously, if it's something really weird, I mean, keep that to yourself, you weirdos. But I'm just kidding. But still, if you have someone, talk to them. Don't do any stupid, rash decisions. Trust me, I was tempted.
Me too. I really was. I was just willing to let things go. Pretend I didn't see anything.
Which is
a bad idea. Don't do that.
Do not
suppress it. Don't put yourself through that.
Trust me, suppressing all of that and just keeping it away is... I've been doing that my whole life. It sucks. It makes it worse. And one day it's going to come out to the wrong person. It's going to come out the wrong way.
It is.
It's not worth it.
That's why you need to cry. You got to let it all out, man.
You do. I mean, hey, if you need to sit in your room all day, I mean, you do you.
Yeah, you do that.
Just don't make it a habit. You don't want to shut yourself out from the world.
Get a tattoo.
Yeah. Get a tattoo. I don't know if you can see it.
Probably not. It's pretty dark.
It's not done yet, so it's going to be a while. And this happened before my Canon event.
I have a tattoo too, but mine's a little in a more no-no spot.
Yeah. What tattoo is it?
The one on my thigh.
Oh, that's not a no-no spot.
Yeah, but I'm not going to pull my pants.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is not the OnlyFans podcast. I'm just kidding.
That's OnlyFans podcast. That's episode 4. We got to do some research on that first.
That's going to be a good one. Talking about OnlyFans. A lot of people are going to hate us from that one.
We're going to alienate a niche audience. We don't need them.
Yeah, they're honestly the ones that can stay away. They're a part of the problem.
But yeah, you just got to get them testosterone levels up, man. Just go to the gym. Now, we've been talking about physically helping yourself. What have you been doing for your mental stability to get your emotions in check?
Honestly, I don't want to just say the gym, but the gym, when it comes to like emotionally, your mental state, I don't want to say it's all about stuff that you do physically, but it really helps. Going out, seeing things, hanging out with people, especially hanging out with people. That's probably one of the most important factors. Like, you can go to the gym by yourself. You might get some crazy pumps if you're all sad, but you want to have a partner with you, someone going through the same thing, someone who's been through it.
It's true.
But if we're talking straight mentally, what have I been doing?
Like when I can't go to the gym, or you're just alone in the room.
Listen to music. Just try and just make sure you repetition helps you remember things. So one thing you could always do is just preach to yourself over and over again. Whatever the problem was, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't meant to be. She just didn't fight hard enough. You just got to make sure you tell yourself that. Instead of just trying to ignore it and forget it, which I have tried to do, none of that works. You just gotta preach it to yourself.
You gotta say it till you believe it.
Almost. You gotta say it till you believe it, and one day you will believe it.
It is. You don't need to believe it because it's true.
I saw a video the other day.
The truth hurts sometimes to believe.
It does. It does. And sometimes when you find out the truth, you start playing other scenarios in your head, and you start to believe those are real.
Don't do that. It's just torture on yourself. Torture on your mental.
I saw a video the other day, Breaking Bad.
I love Breaking Bad. Jesse.
They were sitting in a car, and Jesse going through a bad time.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I think it was over a girl too.
Jane. Was it his first girlfriend?
I can't remember. I think it was over a girl. It wasn't like the beginning episodes. It was towards the end, pretty sure.
It was either Jane or I can't remember the other.
But he was like, how am I ever going to forget her? And the other guy, I forget his name sometimes. I don't know why.
Walter?
Well, no, it wasn't Walter.
Gus?
It was the other old guy.
The assassin guy? The bald guy?
Yeah, the bald guy.
Walter, that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, sometimes all you got to do is just try not to think about it. Eat breakfast every morning. Go to sleep. And one day when you're eating breakfast, you'll realize you didn't think about her anymore. It's really a truth.
That's a good advice from a very good TV show.
It is. It's honestly true.
Time, as corny and shitty and stupid as it sounds, unfortunately, time does heal all wounds.
It really is the truth. It doesn't mean it's going to heal perfectly. You might have that scar.
It probably take a long time.
Yeah, and you probably will have that scar, but
it's gonna scab, and you're gonna pick at it.
Yeah, you're gonna pick at it, make it worse. You're gonna follow her back, try and talk to her.
That's why it's just you got to do what you got to do. You got to block. You got to delete.
So I know all situations are different. You might be able to work through it, but if it gets to the point where your heart can't take whatever situation you're in, you just got to get rid of it. You can't.
It's not fair for you. And not for them. If they're happy with whatever the fuck they're doing, why are you trying to stalk them? Yep. It's not fair for them or you.
Exactly.
Especially you, my brother.
Yeah, especially you. Because, trust me, I know a lot of shit that happens with females.
It's unfortunate, really.
It's not really all your fault. Sometimes. If you're a wife beater, you brought that on yourself, I'd say.
Yeah, if you're a wife beater, you're a scumbag, and you deserve to be sad.
Yeah.
You brought it on yourself.
You did.
But if you honestly did nothing wrong.
Obviously, there's always something you did wrong.
Obviously. You weren't there.
If you really did try, and you fought for what you wanted, that's all you can do. One day you'll have to raise the white flag and just move on.
It's one of my favorite things, and I posted this on my Instagram because I truly believe it. What's the meaning of life?
I don't know.
To give life meaning.
That's true.
Do not hold yourself back. What I've been doing for my physical and emotional health is, it might not be the best thing, but online shopping, that rush of dopamine when you're just, you know what? I deserve this. And I personally buy Magic cards. Magic the Gathering. It's just something I love. And when I put it in my cart and buy it, it's just that little rush of happiness in my brain.
That doesn't mean every time something goes wrong, fucking buy $2,000 worth of some.
Or I'll buy gym clothes or a new tattoo.
I try to stay away from buying stuff.
What are you talking about? We're going to buy the Lego Venator Clash Star Destroyer.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say I have a good reason for that, but yeah, that's pretty much the exact same thing.
So expect by December-ish episodes, we will have that. We'll probably live stream us build it.
Honestly, fuck it. Might as well.
Yeah.
Where we're going to put it, I have no idea.
Know. Airsofting.
Some people are like, what the hell is airsofting? Some people think it's stupid. It's for little kids, but
it hurts. It stings. But yeah, just hobbies.
Trust me, I don't mind going around shooting strangers. I don't know. It's fun.
That's a good way to get your anger out and your sadness out.
Don't do it with real guns. I mean, that's
a bad thing.
I don't. No. That's a very bad thing. Don't re-enlist or join the military out of being sad. It's not a good idea either.
Yeah, it's a pretty shitty thing to do. Huh?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, that's a pretty poopy thing to do.
That is a long-term commitment you just made right there.
Unfortunate, really.
Yeah, airsoft, paintball, bowling.
That's a good one.
Go bowling, get yourself a pitcher.
Or 7,
10.
Bowling. Just in the studio here where we film this podcast, we just sat here and drank and shot the shit. It was on
and my toilet seat was on the floor.
That I did not break the toilet seat.
It was already
broken.
But I did see a flying toilet seat for like a half a millisecond.
And someone, not me, threw up in the bathtub.
And my sink. Apparently. It's probably why it smells.
How about you tell our audience how many twisted teas we drank?
We could not drive.
Obviously, it was 5 boxes worth of twisted
teas. Like 6 boxes.
6 boxes. How many is in a box?
Well, we got the big boxes. That's a good question, honestly.
What was it, like 30?
All I know, there was a lot of twisteds on my floor.
The floor was so sticky.
And for a week afterwards, I was finding twisteds in my couch, in my bed. Multitude of places. Just like when I find chicken bones laying around from
a mouse. Yeah. My co-host here recently had a Tom and Jerry-esque moment. He tried to shoot a mouse with an airsoft gun.
And that bitch jumped.
I didn't know.
I'm not even kidding. It jumped a good couple feet. And I was like, yo, what the hell?
We haven't seen it since. Well, you bought traps.
I did buy trap, and I haven't seen it since.
He bought the pussy traps. He didn't buy the cool ones that go snap.
Well, the one I got was cheaper.
Humanely killed it with poison.
I feel like that's not humane. I feel like that's worse.
It's true.
To be honest.
What other things have you done this week? Like, this is one of them chill episodes.
Yeah, look, I don't even have notes.
Normally we have notes.
Blank slate. I should probably get rid of this notebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have that anymore.
Well, we were in the field for.
Yeah.
Work helps sometimes.
Yeah, I will say sometimes it does help from distracting things, but with our work, it can also make it harder.
It's just gay sometimes. Yeah. It's just gay.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Pretty gay.
I don't know if we can say that on the podcast. It's too late now.
Yeah, we can't. It's not like I can. Yeah, it's too late now. It is pretty good.
We can't say stuff like.
No, we're not going to say that. I will end the stream right there.
Oh man, yeah, we've been busy with work. Even if you don't know if you noticed, but we are in the military and we do artillery type stuff, and it's
there it is. We revealed our secret.
Yeah, I feel like the people who watch us already know.
Yeah, obviously because they work with us.
I mean, probably Sergeant V is going to listen to this episode right now.
He will. He's
going to listen to this episode in his car. He's going to come down to the motor pool and be like, Dusty, what are you guys talking about? Why do you guys talk about this dumbest shit? I can guarantee it.
I mean, this wasn't really a dumb episode. I feel like this was like genuinely
It's more of a heart-to-heart with the audience.
It really is. I feel like it's an episode a lot of people can relate to. Probably mostly dudes.
Well, if we had a bigger audience, yeah. But once we hit big and they go through our archive, they'll see.
They'll see this, and I hope it helps. I hope someone enjoys this because it's nice to talk about it.
Let's talk about shows that we watch to distract us.
I haven't really been watching shows.
Really?
Yep. I've been trying to stay away from watching. I deleted TikTok. I had to get rid of it. Well, I didn't really delete it, but I have it back now for funnies. But I got rid of TikTok. I couldn't watch it anymore. It reminded me of certain things, and I needed to not waste my time on it.
And I purposely make sad core videos because it's cool and it gets me views. But shows I've been watching is Ahsoka. That's a really good distractor, really good show.
I haven't watched it yet.
So we're not going to talk about it too much, but if you're hurting, I suggest anything by Dave Filoni. That man is Star Wars Jesus almost.
Honestly, and if you don't like Star Wars, watch something that from your past you just genuinely enjoyed.
Dave Filoni, I want to give you a list of Star Wars related things that you can watch right now. Bad Batch, season 1 and 2. The Clone Wars, all of them. The Siege of Mandalore is my favorite arc with Ahsoka and the Mandalorian.
You guys could probably assume we enjoy Star Wars. I mean, my lightsaber and my helmet are not over here currently, and I'm too lazy to pick them up.
And we just we got a Scout Trooper helmet.
Yeah, we do. It's been broken many times because
by drunken hands, mostly
drunken hands.
If you're an anime guy, Spy X Family, the jobless reincarnation thing, I've been watching that a lot. It's a good one. There's the man in that show. You know what? He goes through the same thing we're going through right now. He falls in love, and she leaves him. But it's not a pretty shitty leave. She left because she wanted to improve herself so she could be with him. But he was depressed.
But even then, that's pretty shitty. I mean, I personally think, I'm just going to throw it out there since, I mean, we already said it pretty much. I personally think if you're a dude and your girl leaves you to better herself for you or because long distance doesn't work, that's not a good... I personally think that's not a good reason to leave. If it really was, if they really did love you,
that's true.
You would fight it together. It's a relationship.
You would improve together.
Exactly. Even friendships aren't perfect, but the point of a relationship is to grow together and build together and get better together. You can't just give up.
Like a bean plant.
Like
beans got to grow on a post to grow.
All right, like a bean plant
or a grape, because vineyards.
I suppose. I mean, I don't know how this ties in, but I'm just going to be like, yeah.
Life is like a plant, or relationships are like a plant. You need a post, and you need the relationship to grow on the post like a bean or a grape.
Trust me, if there is no leaving to get better or because long distance is just too hard, but yet they still love you, it's not how it works. That's a poor excuse. Some people are probably, no, that's a pretty good excuse, but if it really were a truly real relationship, you would build together and work through it. I mean I'm not going to be friends with Dusty because, I don't know,
I grabbed your balls accidentally.
Yeah, I'm not going to be friends with him because of that. He's still my friend. I'm not going to, we'll get through it and he'll buy me like a shirt to apologize or something.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
But that's not how the show went, though.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, when I saw that part, I was like, oh, that hit me right here. I was like, damn, that sucks. But the character, the main protagonist, he was depressed for a while. He didn't want to get out of bed. He stank. He has ED.
Yep.
He still has ED till this episode. Spoiler alert. He has ED into season 2. But he does push-ups. He runs every day. He helps people. I mean, he still has the scars from when she left him, and he can't trust women anymore in the show.
Yeah, I feel that.
But he's improving himself little by little by learning magic and shit.
And if anyone says if you fight for something or you get hurt over a girl that's not mature, that's a fucking lie. You know that's a blatant lie. That's just an excuse. All right.
It's really unfortunate that men and boys are just taught not to be sad.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we're in the military if you're watching this and you didn't know that, but I'm not going to not fight for something I don't want. So
it's true.
But depending on who you are, losing a friend, family disowning you. Jesus, I don't know why that's funny, but it just is.
That's fucked up.
Your girl leaving you, divorce.
That's probably...
I think one of the biggest things you have to do is forgive and then forget it.
Forgive and forget.
That doesn't mean don't be mad. That just means
your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
Just remember that your feelings are valid.
I can almost promise you, if a friendship ends or your girl leaves you, I can almost guarantee you if you loved her or she loved you at any point, they're gonna try and come back.
But what I said this one, I win.
Yep.
But if that happens, you won. I'm gonna say you won.
And at that point, it is up to you whether you
the ball is in your court.
Whether you think you give them that second chance or you be a bigger man than you were. And
obviously, I didn't. I just let things go.
Yep. But this is not all about like losing a partner. It's more than that because it all ties into pretty much the same thing.
Self-improvement is pretty important to your mental health.
Yeah. And the reason why relationships are a big part of this is because that's honestly, I think, one of the biggest things that put people down.
Really?
Typically.
That put them in the quote-unquote villain arc.
Honestly, exactly. Like, if you lose a job, yeah, that will fucking suck. I mean, obviously,
you can always get another.
You can
job.
find another job.
Like, the same as you can always jump into another relationship.
Is that the good idea?
No.
I mean, obviously, you'd want to find a new job. I mean,
obviously, you need to. You need money.
It's like one of those things where you have to.
You need money to pay for your gym membership.
You do. You need money for your creatine, your gym membership,
your candies.
Especially the candies. Burger King.
That Burger King was good we had earlier.
Probably not healthy, but I mean,
it's bulking season. You got to do the Sam Sulk bulk.
Sam Sulk bulk.
3,000 calories a day.
It's okay to dirty bulk, especially when you're skinny like me.
It's not a good idea if you're big like me, because then you're just bulking.
Yeah, I need everything I can get, unfortunately. I mean, some would say it's fortunate that I can stay skinny and eat whatever I want, but
today's a golden day. We got free shirts today from our best friend, Esteban Aguirre.
And you know the best part? This shirt says, "Don't look back."
Oh my God, it does.
It says, "Don't look back." I've been thinking about it all day today. Don't look back.
I don't know what mine says. It says FRESH. Fresh vibes.
Fresh vibes.
I'm sorry, I'm retarded.
Fresh vibes.
Fresh vibes. Don't look back. What a fucking great coincidence.
It's been an interesting day. It really has been for me.
Also, FYI, if you're ever in the Hawaiian island of Oahu, Turtle Bay sucks.
Yeah, don't go there.
If you like snorkeling, do not go to Turtle Bay.
Everything was dead.
There was no fishes.
Well, there was
it's just full of tourists.
Yeah, it was.
Really, the tourists ruined the beach.
It was really depressing. I got in there, I'm like, hell yeah, get try my new fins, and it was just gray.
It was literally, it was like a desert underwater.
Yeah, I was pretty depressed. I'm like, huh. I drove all the way here just to see nothing.
Just to see dirt and dead coral.
For a place on Google that said the turtles regularly visit there.
I did not see one turtle.
I did not see a single turtle.
Or turtle shell.
Yeah, I just saw a sea pickle.
We saw one colorful fish.
Yeah, it's true. And it got super shallow, so I thought I was going to like scrape across the bottom.
There's so many sea urchins in there too. It's funny. I wanted to pick one up.
They're poisonous. I'm pretty sure they're poisonous. We can look it up right now.
I don't think they're poisonous.
I guarantee you. They're poisonous. You know, just because of that right now. We're going to look it up. Shit. I can't see that far.
Yeah, I can't either. Jesus, my vision's pretty poor. Those of you who can't see the screen, it's probably, Jesus, like 5 feet away.
Oh, I mean, it is at an angle.
I can't read that. Google, expand the picture.
Release venom and sting you.
That doesn't mean it's poisonous. It means it's venomous.
Okay, fine. All right, Mr. Technical. They're venomous. If you probably won't get stung if you lightly touch a sea urchin. But if you make contact with any amount of pressure, like if you step on a sea urchin, the sea urchin science word will likely release venom and sting you. Sea urchin stings are usually fatal.
What?
Oh, wait, no, aren't usually fatal. I was
like, how are they letting people swim in this beach?
They're dangerous. I saw one today. That shit was huge.
We saw several.
That shit was moving around. I remember swimming back to it, and it was like 5 feet away. And I'm like, what the hell?
This episode's all over the place, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, that's the point of the episode. Self-improvement.
Villain art. Well, the title of the video is named Villain Art.
That is what it's called, the villain art.
Ironically, though, we're not the villains. We should really call this our hero or our training arc.
Yeah, but that's not as trendy.
It's true. We're trying to get on the trending board.
I feel it. I say villain art's pretty good.
But I'm not angry. I'm not looking for revenge.
I'm not angry. I mean, I should be.
Should.
But I'm not. Well, when I do get angry, I'm more angry than normal because
candy.
But
in all honesty, it should be the hero or training art. I don't feel angry. I don't get angry.
But I still like the sound of villain arc. It makes it sound more like, you know.
I like to call it the Sam Sulk effect.
Sam Sulk effect.
We're just trying to be big, man.
I'm just trying to get big.
You gotta be big to hold all this love you have.
It's gonna be a while for me.
You gotta be big to hold all the love you have for people. Yep. It's unfortunate, really.
It really is.
I wish I was cold-hearted, motherfucker.
When I was taking a shower earlier, I was thinking about, like, people complain that the world's out to get them. It's not the world. It's really the people. If you really get down to it, it's honestly yourself.
It really is.
It's just you in your own head.
It really is.
That's probably one of the biggest hurdles you're gonna have to people have to overcome. It sucks.
It's true. You gotta be the one to be like, no more.
And I promise you, if you do that, you just keep moving on. Eventually,
if you don't look back,
eventually, I promise that person will come back, or that situation will present itself,
or it'll just go away all together.
It'll be one of those. So, I mean, self-improvement.
What else should we talk about?
I don't know. I really summed it up pretty well, honestly. There's just a sea urchin sitting on my screen. It looks kind of scary. There we go.
How many viewers do we have?
Oh, on average of 1.
We got 4 that last time, remember?
That's true. I was proud of it.
We're sorry for the last episode that the audio was kind of poo-poo. It was that little circle thing right here.
Yeah, that filter did not help.
It made it worse, actually.
It made it worse for some reason. But instead, I just got a thing to filter out background noise, so I don't actually need a pop filter.
Let's test the.
I am not picking it up because I don't know where it is.
What?
The pop filter?
No. The soundboard. Let's just do one. Random one.
All right, I got.
Stand by.
Hold up. Okay, so last time we used it.
That's what I'm saying.
It was really loud.
Was it really? Was it loud?
Yes, it would cut out. I know it was really loud.
Oh, the reason why I'm also wearing a hat this episode is because the stupid lady at the haircut place fucked up my hair, so my hair looks stupid.
I actually got a good haircut.
And I don't want to shave it off. I'm going to let it grow back. But yeah.
My villain arc happened. I have to get high fades again.
I asked for a medium fade, and the dumb bitch gave me a high fade, and I look like a big old baby.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, hair grows back.
Hair grows back. Your heart will grow back, unless you lost it. Well, metaphorically, your heart will.
Livers grow back.
I don't know if that's completely true.
They do.
So it only grows back if only a certain amount was taken. If too much was taken, it will not grow back.
Stem cells grow back.
All right, we're looking up Google. Oh, my soundboard was not configured properly.
Oh, shit.
It's got to be this one. Apply.
Uh-oh. What happened? Interesting.
I don't know what this is going to do. We're going to see what happens. Yeah, honestly. Let's see what's going on here.
Why are we paused? Oh, we're not.
We're not paused. I'm just trying to see what.
Who's watching us? Is it us?
I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna double check to make sure. Now that you said it, what if our audio wasn't working? I'm kind of scared.
We've been talking to ourselves for.
I just test something.
Yay! The audio worked.
I was gonna cry because I was like, dude, I tested this earlier. There's no way it didn't work. All right. So let's see what this does. I hope it wasn't too loud.
We'll see what happens in the.
Because last time I knew the soundboard was a little loud. Let's see where my favorite sound is.
Why are you gay?
I think it's this one.
Why are you gay?
Oh, okay, I guess that was that one. I guess that's not what I wanted, but.
Anything you're excited about in the future, near future, far future?
I don't know. I'm just excited to see. I want to see if I get big.
Me too.
I really want to be big. I feel like that's the only next thing I can do. I don't know. Still, I'm only 20. Still got a lot of things to look forward to.
We don't. Going home is kind of going to be a big deal for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go home this year.
I'm not.
Because reasons.
Yeah. Let's go to New York.
Honestly,
let's take Perry, Diaz, Dusty to New York.
That wouldn't be too bad going to New York or Chicago. That's close to home.
Chicago seems a little scary. Guns.
My grandma's from Chicago and she's fine. She's all right.
Is your grandma of a certain archetype?
She's Italian. She looks way more. She's pretty tan. Pretty tan.
So she might fit in with the local populace.
Sure. Yeah, that's one way of putting it, I guess.
A quick question I want to ask the audience before we sign off for this episode of the podcast. Who would win in a fight? The Flood from Halo or the Wookiees from Kashyyyk?
I haven't played Halo. I'm a Sony boy, PlayStation boy.
It's true. Think of like Xenomorphs, but 10 times scarier.
Well, if it's 10 times more than a Xenomorph, yeah, I'd probably say the Flood's going to win.
But the Wookiees got bowcasters.
Well, Xenomorphs were pretty hard to kill to begin with. So I don't know if a Boltcaster is going to do much.
Do we have anyone watching us besides us?
We aren't watching us.
So there's one person right now watching us.
Yes.
How do we tell if they're talking or typing something?
It would pop up. Oh, right here. This is where it would pop up.
Are they saying something?
Oh, yeah. Are you live? Hell yeah, we're live. My bad for not seeing that. My chat menu wasn't open right now. Yeah, we are indeed live.
It's true.
That's awesome.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who you are. That's awesome. I'm
happy for that,
actually.
Really
am. We don't get many viewers, obviously, because, we just started. But yeah. I am happy to see someone's watching. My bad for not reading it right away. I'm just not
We honestly didn't think anyone was going to watch this time.
I'm not used to having people in the comments, so.
I feel like that's AG. It's AG, isn't it?
Could be. If it's not, cool. If it is, hell yeah. It's from Twitch.
From Twitch?
See, this guy's from Twitch. I don't know who could be.
Who's watching us from Twitch?
I don't know.
That's nice.
It is nice.
It could be Connor.
I don't know Connor's Twitch. It's definitely not that.
What does the Twitch name say?
I have to stand up. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
I need fucking glasses, man.
I do too.
Anything else you want to say before we
part ways here? Not a bad podcast. Good one to have.
Wholesome, almost.
Wholesome.
Some people would say.
Something to redeem for our next one. That's gonna make a lot of people angry.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the female type angry.
I mean, not all.
Well, not all of them, but the those ones. It's true. It's true. Might upset a lot of people, but it'll be a good one.
They said something.
What is the better style suit? All gray, all white, or all blue?
Obviously all gray. All white's hard to keep clean.
All white's hard to keep clean, but you
Not
look pretty
everyone
cool.
looks good in blue.
You look pretty cool when you're in all white. I will say.
I think all gray. I've seen a lot of gray suits and they look sick. You look like a corporal.
You look like a corpo?
Look like a corporal, yeah.
You look like a corpo if you wear gray. I don't know. I feel like white's pretty badass.
I'm too messy to have white. Anything.
I feel like you would wear a white suit.
Just to ruin it, probably.
I could see you wearing a white suit. Have a badass red rose. Cigar in your mouth. I can see it, dude.
Me too.
I can see it. Be a
It'll
mob
get dirty
boss.
eventually.
It will
very soon.
Knowing how we get, it'd probably be dirty within an hour. Because if we're wearing a suit, that means there's probably alcohol involved. We all know how that goes.
It's true.
Poorly. Well, no, I wouldn't say poorly. Good memories. Maybe some broken bones along the way. All gray, all white, or all blue?
I say gray. All right.
It also depends.
On what?
What are you wearing it to?
What are you going to wear a suit to anything for? You're probably at a fancy shindig, almost, I think.
I'm going to say if you can pull off all white for sure. But gray fits everyone.
A certain demographic of people can pull off all white. In fact, when they own all white anything, it means they're doing good.
That's... Oh, my God. I don't know what to say about that one. I know where that was going. All gray. I think all gray is generally...
I've never seen anyone in a blue suit.
I have. High school prom.
That's stupid. It's time to end the show.
Yeah, it is. It's been whatever minutes that is.
I can't see that far, man.
I can't either.
All right. Got any last thoughts? Drink milk.
Drink chocolate milk, especially.
Eat spam and potatoes. I've been your host, Dusty.
I've been your co-host, but equally as sexy host, Mason.
Keep huffing that sniff and sniffing that paint, huffing that Sharpie. And this has been the Last Brain Cell Podcast, episode 3. We'll see you next time in, I don't know, another month.
No, since we missed so much, I'm gonna hold us accountable. We'll do another one this week. We're not going out this week. We could even do a weekday one.
Yeah, we'll probably.
Honestly, we could do a weekday one. Go to the gym afterwards.
We're going to the gym after this, by the way.
Yeah, do a live in the gym podcast.
The last pump, almost.
The last pump podcast.
All right.
Now.
Thank you, our one sole viewer on Twitch. You're the real G.
I hope we helped you with your question.
We know you from work, just tell us you watched us on Twitch. So we know.
Honestly.
All right.
No.
Bye.
And